Good morning, friends. So this is going to be the first video in our 15-minute yoga series. So today we're going to really warm up the spine. That's what today's going to be all about. Maybe a little bit of shoulders and necks. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. So if you like to sit with your legs folded underneath of you, that's fine. If you want to take half lotus or just with your legs crossed, that's fine too. And then really if you would like to stand up, you could go ahead and stand up or be up on your knees like this. So any way that feels comfortable to you. Hey, if you want to sit in a chair and do this, that would work too. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to take a moment to close off our eyes. So wherever you're at, really stack up your posture. If you're in standing, start with your feet, grounding down and moving your way up the body all the way to the head. And if you're seated, go ahead and pull the meat of your sits bones away from your butt. Suck your belly in and sit up nice and tall. Inhale your shoulders up and exhale, hug the shoulder blades together behind the back. And let's put our hands on our knees. You can do palms down or palms up, whichever way you feel is more comfortable. And go ahead and tuck that chin so that the ears are right over the shoulders and close off the eyes. Let's just practice breathing very slowly in through our nose and out through our nose. Maybe counting to 4 on your own for the inhale and for the exhale. One more full inhale and exhale. Bring the hands together at heart center and rub the palms together. Create some heat. Now place the hands over the eyes. And then taking the hands away, flutter the eyes open. Great. Now we're going to put our hands on our knees, palms facing down. Well, that really depends on where you're positioned. If you're in any kind of seated position, hands on the knees. If you're standing, you could just go hands on the hips because we're going to do some rolls. So first we're going to start rolling clockwise. So big inhale, full circle. And then your next circle is your exhale. Inhale, one full circle around. Exhale, one full circle around. Let's do that 2 or 3 more times. Now you're going to go the other way. Good. And now let's put our hands together, clasp the hands together, and flip the palms so that they're facing out. And then really round through the back. Tuck your chin and round your back. Couple breaths here. Good, and come back through center. I'm gonna change my position. I'm gonna go to sitting on my feet. There we go. Hands down by the side, inhale up. And exhale, drop the right hand to the mat. If you're in standing, you just drop your hand down by your side. Inhale, arch over to the right, giving a good stretch through the left side body. Try to rotate that pinky finger down, palm facing the back. Spiral that rib cage open. 2 breaths here. Nice big inhale, come through center. Exhale, drop the hand. Inhale, arch over to the left. Nice big inhale, move through center. Take your hands out like a T. Fingertips stretched out long, palms facing the floor, and then we're going to flex our wrists so that our fingertips point towards the ceiling. Ooh. Nice big inhale, and on an exhale, take eagle arms, whichever way you want to go first. Really squeeze those elbows together, lift the chest up slightly. And release the twist. And then cross your arms the opposite way. And release. Everyone meet me in narrow leg child's pose. So we were all maybe in different positions. So let's all come to narrow leg child's pose. Release the forehead down. Try to get the forehead towards your knees. And instead of stretching the arms out in front of you, let's stretch the arms out to the back. If you're standing, you could come to a forward fold right now. If you're seated in a chair, you could just come into a forward fold with the back curved. Great. Now, everyone meet me in tabletop position. If you have sensitive knees, maybe fold up a blanket underneath of your knees. So stack wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, suck in the belly, and we're going to move through a couple cat and cows. So inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arch the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now find a neutral spine, and we're going to do a couple barrel rolls. Let's go to the right first. One full circle per one inhale or exhale. So one full circle around to the right. And then exhale, another full circle around to the right. Two more times to the right. Now we're going to go to the left. Two more times. One more. Find neutral and finish your breath. You're going to lift those left fingertips up to the ceiling and then thread the needle Left hand goes underneath of the right side body. You come down to your left shoulder, left cheek. You can either stay here, really pushing in to the back of the left hand and pushing down through the palm of the right hand. Or you could bring your hands to prayer pose for a deeper stretch. Or lift those right fingertips up to the ceiling and maybe reaching behind the back to see if you can grab that left thigh. Let's do 3 breaths here. Good, and if you're in the bind, go ahead and come out of that and move through center. Now we're going to do the opposite side. So reach the right fingertips up to the ceiling. Big inhale, exhale. Thread the right hand underneath of the left side body. Take the same variation on this side you did on the last side. So maybe you stay here. Maybe you bring your hands into prayer pose. Maybe you take that left hand up to the ceiling and then reach it behind your back to see if you can grab that right thigh. Maybe you close off the eyes and let's take 3 breaths. If you're in that bind, go ahead and come out of it. Come back into tabletop. Now I want you to tuck your toes and hover the knees. Now you're going to twist the lower half of your body over to the left, and you're going to come down onto the mat, laying onto your right hip. Arms come into goalpost arms, gaze over the right shoulder. Let's take 3 breaths here. And slide those hands down closer to the body. Push yourself up through tabletop and then twist over to the other side. Knees go over to the right, gaze over the left shoulder. You'll notice not only are you getting a spinal twist in this pose, you're also getting a little bit of a hip stretch. Go ahead and slide those hands down. Come up through tabletop, and then we're just going to come to seated. Just for good measure, we're going to do a little seated staff pose. So sit up nice and tall, legs stretched out in front of you, flex the feet, and then begin to walk the fingertips forward towards the feet. I know we haven't done any legs, so the back of your legs might be really tight right now. That's okay. Let's do about 3 breaths here. Maybe the longer you stay here, you can work yourself into a deeper stretch. and walk the fingers up. We're just going to take a little twist over to the right. Nice big inhale. Nice big exhale. And now twist over to the left. Come through center. Reach the fingertips out in front of you and then slowly begin to roll down onto your back as slow as you can. Reaching the arms up overhead. Nice full body stretch here. There's a couple different options you can take here. So maybe you just lift the feet up towards the ceiling, flex the feet, and you enjoy the sensation of having the feet over the heart. Or maybe you come with me into Plow Pose. Make sure you support your lower back with your hands. Flex those toes. Maybe you clasp the hands together behind the back. If you have your hands clasped behind your back, go ahead and bring your hands to your lower back. Bend your knees and begin to roll yourself onto your back. Soles of the feet to the mat. Take the feet out as wide as the mat and let the knees fall in together. And just rest one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And let's just take a few moments here to relax. Release any tension you have in your lower back. Unclench your jaw. Relax the tongue off the roof of the mouth. Begin to invite some deeper breath into the body. Maybe breathing in the nose and out the mouth. Hug the knees into the chest and begin to rock forward and back until you build up enough momentum to come to seated. Take one nice big inhale, lifting the shoulders up. And exhale, shoulders down. Bring the hands to heart center. Bow to your hands if you like. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.